Did you know that there are certain psychological tricks that can make someone unable to stop thinking about you? In the complex game of human relationships, there are rules that go beyond the obvious, subtle tactics that spark interest and maintain attraction. In this video, we explore 6 aspects of human psychology that can keep someone thinking about you. However, it's important to mention that this knowledge is shared for educational purposes, not manipulative ones. Let's begin. First rule: avoid monotony. Routine and predictability are enemies of interest. The human mind seeks novelty, things that arouse curiosity. Being predictable is like watching a repeated movie where you already know every scene. This can make a relationship boring. By breaking predictability, you become an enigma that attracts attention and keeps the spark alive. Being unpredictable involves playing with uncertainty. It's like being an emotional surprise. The unpredictability of the reward maintains interest. The key is not to manipulate, but to understand that the excitement of the unknown creates a unique experience. Variety and surprise in a relationship are like the thrill of not knowing what results you'll get when spinning a roulette wheel. Sometimes, you give attention and affection intensely and then withdraw unpredictably. This inconsistency awakens something deep in the psyche, creating emotional dependence. The person craves your attention because they can't predict when they'll receive it. More than being an enigma, it's about creating an emotional roller coaster. Intense emotions are more impactful when they're unexpected. The downs when you pull away make them strive for your attention. This approach represents psychological control, a strategy to keep them constantly thinking about you and wanting more, as they can't decipher your pattern. Second rule: becoming emotionally indispensable involves a delicate dance of understanding and connection. It's not merely about being physically present, but about diving deep into their inner world, deciphering their emotions, fears, and aspirations. This requires active listening, empathy, and a genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings. By becoming their emotional anchor, you establish a bond built on trust and understanding. However, it's crucial to maintain a balance between being there for them and maintaining your own identity and independence. This means offering support selectively, being a source of strength and comfort during challenging times while also encouraging them to stand on their own feet. It's about being a steady presence in their life without suffocating them or becoming their sole source of validation. This approach fosters a healthy dynamic where they feel secure in your support yet empowered to navigate their emotions independently. It's a journey of mutual growth and respect, where both parties contribute to each other's emotional well-being while pursuing their own dreams and aspirations. Third rule: disappear abruptly. This point is based on surprise and the power of absence. By suddenly becoming less available or disappearing from their life for a while, you create a sense of mystery and urgency. People crave what they can't have, and by disappearing, you become inaccessible for a time. Consistency and predictability create patterns, but it's necessary to break them. Adopt silence without calls, messages, or explanations. This triggers a psychological response known as loss aversion. People are more motivated by the fear of losing something than by the possibility of gaining something of equal value. During your absence, they start to perceive a potential loss, which ironically increases your value in their life. However, it's crucial to synchronize this tactic precisely. It's not about disappearing completely or generating anxiety, but strategically creating a gap and reappearing just when they truly start to feel your absence. Upon your return, you'll find that their interest and appreciation for you have intensified. It's not just a game, but understanding human nature and the psychology of desire. Appreciating what's missed occasionally is a crucial factor, and precisely that will be the role you will play. Fourth principle: control your emotions in your encounters. This rule focuses on managing the emotional tone of your interactions in the psychological game. Showing too much emotion can be interpreted as weakness, as yielding your power and revealing excessive interest. Instead, aim to maintain composure and an air of mystery regarding your feelings. The strategy is to have your emotions under control. During encounters, show interest but in a measured and controlled way. The goal is to find a balance, show joy at seeing them without exaggerating. This approach relates to the concept of playing hard to get. By not showing too much enthusiasm, you pose a challenge for them, making them wonder why they're not experiencing the expected emotional response. This can increase their attraction towards you. It's a tactic of reverse psychology. The less you show, the more you arouse their interest. However, it's important not to be distant or cold, but to weave attraction and intrigue around your feelings. Maintain intrigue by making each display of affection or emotion from you seem like a deserved reward. This balance keeps them alert and strengthens your psychological influence over them. You're not just an open book, but a chapter that unfolds gradually. Fifth principle: avoid jealousy towards other men around her. Although jealousy is common, it's often interpreted as signs of weakness and insecurity. Manifesting jealousy conveys threat and lack of confidence in your position, something you don't want to project. Instead, strive to embody confidence and security, highly attractive attributes. The key strategy is to remain composed when other men are present. If she interacts with someone else, maintain composure and show confidence in yourself and what you share with her. This carefree approach can work in your favor and aligns with the principle of psychological reactance. By not exhibiting jealousy, you don't limit her options and grant her the freedom to decide, which often inclines her to choose you as the safer and more relaxed option. However, this doesn't imply adopting a passive stance. It's about demonstrating that your value and self-esteem don't depend on her actions, that you have control over your emotions. Sixth principle: prioritize your goals and ambitions over fleeting pleasures. This guideline involves showing where your priorities lie, a powerful psychological game. By focusing on your goals, you convey that you're a motivated person with a clear purpose who isn't easily swayed by momentary gratifications. This mindset is very attractive and positions you as someone of great value and substance. The way to put it into practice is to let her see that your goals are your main focus, not neglecting her, but demonstrating that you don't depend on her for your happiness or fulfillment. This creates a dynamic where she perceives you as someone who fights for something bigger, someone who not only lives in the present, but builds a future. It's an attractive trait since we're naturally drawn to ambitious and determined people. By doing so, you cease to be just another option in her life and become the prize, someone she wants to associate with, respect, and admire. This approach fosters a fulfilling and purpose-driven life that resonates with authenticity and purpose. These strategies will help you make that woman think about you constantly, building a relationship based on mutual respect and genuine appreciation. Use this knowledge with caution. And remember, it's not just about getting someone to constantly think about you, but about building something meaningful with that person. If you would like to learn more secrets about how to dominate your mind, I recommend that you watch the next video. See you.